I should probably put a t-shirt on it.
Mark here from Three Souls Paranormal. We are
that is so sensitive.
coming to you live. It's just after midnight. We are live at the living room at the Hinsdale house. I don't see anybody on stream yet.
Well, it's probably what, midnight or
Yeah,
so?
it's after midnight and it's Friday night, so I know a lot of people are on. I'm not sure who's regularly on Friday nights.
I don't know. Do you want me to try to go live too?
Yeah, go for
bet
it.
you I can't go live. I'll bet you.
You're logged into the Wi-Fi, right? You logged into the password stuff?
I haven't done anything like that yet.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it.
Well, I can get you set up.
Well, I'll try it.
Yeah, I see one person's here.
That's just wild.
Did you hear that?
Why is the REM pod still going off?
Huh?
It's something over here just went click.
Why is that going off?
Right?
Oh, you know what that is? I believe that's that. If there's a bright light that shines in front of the security camera up there,
Okay.
it will shut off.
Okay.
Like, see, watch
I heard it click.
whenever I put my headlamp on.
Is it you?
It should shut off. It's not
Yeah,
shutting off.
no, I heard it clicking.
There we go.
Did you hear
Yeah.
that? That's what I heard. Okay. Just making sure it wasn't paranormal. Hold on, I'm gonna. Oh. Why is it still going off?
I don't know.
That's still going off, Mark.
I don't know.
See, that's what mine was doing at night, but I am not kidding you. It was going dee, 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 dee. It just sounded like Morse code. I can't wait to find out.
I
if
have
that's
nobody
what it
in
is.
stream here yet.
I will make millions being the first one to get a spirit talking to me through
I
Morse
don't know why,
code.
but
Am I
it's still
right?
going off.
Nobody
Right when you were playing with that?
up in there yet, right?
It'd still be
I don't think so.
Zero. It says
I'll,
zero.
I'll probably get the same thing.
Why is that going off?
Look at his REM pod.
Is that the same one that's been sitting there?
Yes.
They were out there and it started going on.
I thought somebody had it, like, moved it.
No, it's sitting there going off. Maybe your battery's going kaput.
No, that's
Yeah,
a brand new
no.
battery.
Connect to internet. Oh, don't tell me it's not going to allow me.
Just hit Wi-Fi signal, scan for Wi-Fi signal, and then enter that password. It's in that book up there.
How? Where do I get it? I'm sorry.
See, it's saying one's in here now. One's in, one out.
Now tell me why is that
One
going,
came in, one came out.
Why is that going
Find the
off?
bag.
So you got to. Is this just? No, just go to the actual phone settings. Okay, see that. Yeah. You have Samsung?
That's an LG.
Oh, gee.
Okay.
Okay.
I bet you I can't go live again.
Good. How do you hit the back
It's
button?
done.
Huh?
It's done.
I picked it up.
Okay. So
That's what I did, but it kept going.
Where's
Up
settings?
here?
Do you know?
Like
Oh,
this?
Wi-Fi, there we go.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, it should come up now. Prompt should come up.
Anyway.
Come on. See.
Whoops. I wish
Somebody's
I
in
could
here
go
now.
live, Mark.
Coming to you live from Hinsdale House living room. This is the room where an exorcism was performed. One of the witnesses to the exorcism has visited the house since then and signed the door frame here. Paul Kenyon sat here during the exorcism of April 13th, 1974. Even remembers the time, 8:42 p.m. And that occurred right here in this room.
I got something that come up that says my spectrum Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's it there.
I got two of them. Doesn't matter.
Let's go 5, I think. Okay.
Here.
So I'm going to set this up here.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm bugging Mark for a minute.
Oh, no, you're good. It's all good. I just don't want that to fall.
Oh, I thought that was something in that.
I only have
Be
one
mad at
person in
myself.
here. Yeah, it's the 5. Oh, I'm sorry, Wi-Fi 2. So big backspace. So it's
Go
back
back.
again. I should have known that it's the that it is. It's in the lowercase, right?
Mhm.
Trying to help.
Maybe we need it. That would help.
Urban. Man, 863. Hopefully that works. That's how Birdie was able to get his GPS.
It says disconnected. Is that supposed to? Oh, I bet you, if not, I bet you I ain't gonna be able to go live. Sorry, guys. He's helping me here.
Oh, hey, Steven.
That's
It says disconnected. Let's see. Excellent signal strength. Okay. Connect. I think you already were connected.
why does it
Yeah.
say? Oh, okay. Saved.
It's good.
Okay,
So
so
now
what
it should be on.
so
It should
just
be good, yeah.
what? Okay.
Yeah. And is it
Now I'm
showing
trying
up
to go
there?
live.
No.
I told you.
That's strange.
Sugar nuts.
Hey, Steven, how you doing?
Hi, Steven.
You got Nuck in here?
Yeah, I'm trying to go live.
She made
but
it.
I can't go live again.
Yeah, she got here around 9 o'clock. My stream just seemed to die whenever I went to pick it back up again. So I figured I'd get some equipment set up. Amanda Hayes said hello to Nuckin. She said, "Hey, pretty girl."
Who said that?
Amanda Hayes. You
Well,
know
hello
her?
there, honey, sweetie. I bet you it's not gonna let me.
Yeah, I don't think Amanda was in here earlier, so I may have to go over a brief
Well, what's
history of
this?
for
What is
her.
this? Doing this, honey.
Just waiting for a few more people to come in. And if not, well, we'll just get the ball rolling here. Yeah, the house here isn't very big. Just an old farmhouse here in rural Western New York. Beautiful area up here, though. Beautiful countryside. This house gained notoriety in the paranormal community back in the 1970s. I forgot to silence my phone. Okay. Yeah, back in the 1970s, the family that moved in here had a lot of bizarre paranormal activity occur here in the house shortly after moving in. Actually, whenever they first moved in, before they even moved in, after agreeing for the purchasing of the house, a family member was sent ahead to get into the house and the family was going to meet them here, the rest of the family. And there were thousands of bees nest inside one of the walls here. And this house, ever since then, has had a problem with bee infestations and flies. And it's really never stopped since way back then. They will find flies, dead flies, all over the house, even in wintertime. But they experienced paranormal activity for a little over 3 years they lived here. And things got to be so extreme to the point where they called in a priest. They had a psychic visit here as well. And an exorcism was performed in this house in that one room you had the camera watching when I first showed up. Had an odd vibe to it. Was it this room, Amanda? Yeah, so this room here. Hello to everyone just joining.
I'm trying to get live.
Yeah, this room, there was an exorcism performed here back in 1974 that ultimately failed. There were several family members in attendance. There was a priest from St. Bonaventure University who was here. And conducted the exorcism. Yeah, there's a lot of dark history with this house. There was a crew that was here back in 1974 who actually videoed the exorcism. There was also a witness, a family member was here, a family friend who actually since has visited the house and signed the wall, which I think is really cool. I keep getting sorry about that. Yeah, he signed the wall here. It says right there he remembers the date, the time. That would be a pretty significant thing to remember, so I can totally see why he would remember that occurring here in this room. But there were multiple reports of the walls shaking, and the walls actually sounded like there was a screaming noise coming from the walls as the exorcism was performed.
I think I did it.
You did it?
Yeah, it wasn't a capital F. I did it. I think.
Yeah, this room always has seemed weird to me, Amanda. It really has. I've been here that's maybe my 6th or 7th time here. I usually come every year. I've been here since 2016. We came here. I came here 2 times. 2 times in 1 year. I think it was twice. This is probably my 6th time here. Kind of lost count, but this place always draws me back. I come here at least once every year. And we were able to get this. Yeah, there's a shadow by the couch you were just looking at. Tell you what, we got lights out in this room. It gets really creepy in here. Not gonna lie.
Oh, I can't wait.
Now, every time we'll have to remember that every time I step on the floor right here,
Yeah,
the REM pod sensitivity goes off.
Set that here for some reason.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yep.
But no matter where else I walk.
You missed it. That ball right
Nothing.
there in the center of my Ouija board went off.
Oh, you know why? This area here was actually. This used to be let me see where it's at. Yeah, there's an area here you can kind of see where the floor is. This used to be like those remember in the old farmhouse, like the old houses, you used to lift up the door to go into the basement.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's what used to be here. Yeah,
Oh.
an alternative way to get into an in and out of the basement. There's the two other and two. So this is it. This is the crew we have here.
Oh shoot! Trying to
turn back here. Put my headlamp off here. Yeah, I'm only here from the group representing Three Souls Paranormal here tonight. Stephen, Emily, and Frank were unable to make it here. I got my laser grid back. Keep forgetting.
Hey, Mark, could you do me
Yeah,
a
I got
favor
myself
1
a
second with
toaster.
your light?
Yeah.
Could you
Flip it
just
back
shine it
around
here?
here.
I'm trying to use that as my thumbnail. I'm sorry.
What's that?
Right here.
Oh, sure.
That was toward us too.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. That
Yeah, so I thought I'd use that as a thumbnail.
Hall Canyon.
What? Yeah.
Oh, I looked. Why didn't you tell me how terrible I looked?
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, we have Nuck in here as well. She arrived here around 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
Nuck
I
and
was
Fut's
late.
Paranormal. And I have Brian back there. He's a friend of mine who's been doing this for pretty much as long as I've been doing it. And my nephew Eric, he's been doing that kind of as well too.
Hi, everybody. We're at the Hinsdale house.
So it's a small group of 4 here.
It's a little after midnight, right?
It's 12:35.
Well, I gotta get a watch. I know. 12:35. This is.
Oops. Hello, Maria. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate everybody who's coming in here. Hey, Arden's here. How are things up in Canada, Arden? It's kind of cool here tonight. For late July, it is getting down into the upper 40s here tonight.
This is the kitchen. It's not very big house.
This
That seems like all.
wide open area here. Yeah, Arden, we've been getting the air down here as well. Here in New York. We seem to be about a month behind in our weather, it seems. But I mean, you can see on the floor here, this used to be a doorway right here. This used to be like the threshold where you'd walk across for the doorway, and used to be a wall here. Went all the way up there. So this whole area here used to be a separate room that was known as Beth's room. She was one of the daughters of the Dandy family who lived here back in the 70s. So the bedrooms here are very small, the children's bedrooms. There were a total of 4 children in the Dandy family. So this would have been Beth's bedroom. Come out here, main living room. What's that? This was the oldest child's bedroom, Mike.
Oh, this one?
He was the only boy of the children. Thank you, Maria. Now, one of the weird occurrences in this room was Mike was asleep on this bed. He said it was the bed right beneath the bookshelf, so it was a bed similar to this. Wasn't this same bed here. But he had, I forget what it was. For some reason, it's sticking out in my mind as a Ouija board. Was underneath, there was a stack of stuff. I think it was up on this shelf. A stack of stuff was on top of this. Yet the Ouija board came down and hit him with the stack of
Flew
stuff.
off the shelf.
With the stack of whatever was on top of it still sitting there.
Why can't something like that happen to me? I think I want it too much. That's why I tell everybody.
That's one of the predominant things that happened here.
I'm sorry.
Let's take a trip upstairs. I have a lot of people in here who weren't in here earlier, so I'm just going to do the 50-cent tour here.
Mark,
What's that?
can you hold 2 phones? or
Sure.
no?
Yeah.
You sure?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have trouble go up them steps. I think.
Okay. Oops, my
What's
flipped around.
what? This way?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Is it this way or this way? How do you flip it around?
Yeah, it's just turn it. I think.
Here we
No.
go.
See, I always
There we
hold
go.
the damn phone right here. Smart, I'm not.
Yeah. There we go.
You don't mind?
No, not at all.
I mean, I can go up
Okay,
steps
I'm
really
doing
far, but my leg is-
double live stream
Thank you,
duty.
honey.
From Nuckin's channel. She's got a bad leg, so taking everybody here on the tour.
Thanks, honey.
This house is very unique, very odd, however you want to say it, because the stairs. Oh, Nuckin. Hold on, I hit a button and it went, your phone shut off.
Oh,
So I need to.
I do it all the time. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'll take everybody back up here.
Wait.
Yeah, Maria, this house is really weird.
There it
Like,
goes,
here's the
it's
stairs.
reconnecting.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's. I do it all the
I'll
time.
hold it from this end.
I'm sorry. I can wait till tomorrow and
No,
do
it's
it.
good.
You got it already? I don't want you tripping.
Yeah, you got the stairs here, and you know how you would think there's a landing? Well, here's the top step. And it immediately cuts off to the large bedroom here. Yeah, very steep stairs. Or to this tiny bedroom that's over here. Which you can barely even... There's a bed. I agree, Maria. You know what? The ironic thing about this that I've always found funny is the last family to actually, or the last residents to actually live here regularly were an elderly couple who, the husband was a World War II veteran. He passed away, I believe, in this house. And I'm not sure if the wife passed away. I know she passed away shortly afterwards too. I'm not sure if she passed in this house, but there's definitely possible added energy from them as well. They kind of just lived with the hauntings. There used to be videos up on YouTube. There was a crew here who did a documentary about the house. Unfortunately, those videos have been lost. I've searched everywhere for them. They've been taken down. The channel's it doesn't even exist anymore where they were on. But they gave detailed interviews of the elderly couple who lived here. I remember the Joe Misnick and Florence, her name was, but they went by Joe and Flo. They bought the house, moved in, and he went to town, and people were like, well, did you just buy that house? That you can't live in that house. That house is haunted. He was like, oh, that's a bunch of nonsense. So, but I mean, after a while, he said that there were some odd happenings here, but they just kind of lived with it. But I've always found it strange that an elderly couple would live in a house with stairs that are this bad. Like, I wouldn't want any relative of mine living here because, you know, of advanced age. This is Laura's room, the tiny room that's in here as well. This is the main master bedroom where Clara Dandy, this would have been. Yeah, you can hear voices really good down here because there's a vent that goes down to in the floor there. That's just the living room down below there. Creepy closet here. A lot of groups come in here and do dark sessions in here. There's a chair there where some people come in and do EVP sessions. I mean, pretty much everywhere in this house there's been stories of activity, but nothing comes close to the amount of activity that occurred here in Mary's room. And if I go a few more inches, my music box is going to go off. can pretty much hear that all over the house. It's a very small room. Mary was one of the daughters of the Dandy family. She would have nightmares in this room. She would feel presence like the bed was shaking, like something. She would wake up and say something was above her in the bed. And the paranormal activity got so intense here that, yeah, that is a very small room. Actually, all these bedrooms are extremely small. The activity got so intense in this room that the family pretty much pulled Mary from sleeping in this room. And they shut the door and basically closed it up. Nobody went into this room for months at a time. But every night, they would hear the sounds of somebody moving in the room. Somebody that wasn't there. And there are reports of this smallest bedroom, Laura. Laura was probably the child who was affected the most by the spirits here in the house. A lot of people believe that she became possessed by an entity here. And she just had pretty much a really, really sad life after this house, after staying in this house. She was about 11 years old and was talking to her mom, and her mom was like, didn't seem like her normal Laura. And she flat out said, well, I'm going to die young anyway. And her mom told her to, don't talk like that. And say, and here, sure enough, she ended up passing away relatively early, I believe in her early 30s, after really a life of affliction after this house. This family moved away after the exorcism took place and did not work. And they moved away, I believe it was to Oregon afterwards, far, far away from New York. But sadly, it seems like the negative energy in this house kind of followed the children around even after they left. The oldest son, Mike, has since passed away as well as Laura did way before her time was due. Now, the floor directly below me here is Beth's room. That's that room I originally showed you that's adjacent to the living room, where the wall has been removed so that it's a wider open room. During that time where this room was sealed off, Beth would hear noises directly above her room as well, which is right below here, which is down on the ground floor below here. So it was as if something was in this room, even though the room was completely closed off for several months until the activity died down. Then the family re-entered it. I mean, it's really surprising that the family stayed here as long as they did. Let's go get a better... Since you left the comment about the creepy dolls, let's go get up close of them. These ones actually aren't that bad. I got the one... I believe this works. Last time I checked, I think it did. see how this thing works. I remember this made noise before. And maybe it doesn't. That might have been a different music box. They did have a music box up here before that played music. No, I think that's a different one. But regardless, we do have a music box if you'd like to come play. Thank you to the 8 who are here on Three Souls stream. I'm still being the camera person here for Nuckin's channel. I'm going to skip by you, Brian, here and go down the stairs.
Alright.
Now here's another creepy area of the house. Is this little crawl space area. There's the kitchen and dining room. And directly above that, here we go. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff stored up there. I'm not sure how old that stuff is up there, what time period that's from. Now, there was a psychic who visited this location after the paranormal activity occurred, or as it was occurring. And he didn't really know much about the house. He wanted to come in kind of not knowing the back history of it. So he came into the house and he said that he foresaw at one time that there were bodies here in this crawl space. The term he used was he saw bodies piled to the rafters, which I've always wondered the logistical capabilities of that because of this weird staircase here. But that's what he was known for envisioning whenever he came here to this house. That's what he saw and told to the family, which I'm sure wasn't very comforting to them. Let's head down to the basement here. Let's find it. Well, you know what? I'm not going to turn the light on. Let's just see it in total darkness how it is. Well, I have the light on anyway. Yeah, it's weird because the floor is turn this on here. Yeah, Clara Dandy, the owner of the house back in the 70s. This has actually been remodeled recently, this bathroom here. The toilet at one point sat right here, right next to this door. And Clara stated several times that she did not like to even come sit at the bathroom, so to speak, if you know what I'm saying, because the toilet was right next to the door. And she hated coming down into this basement. She said this place gave her the creeps before even any of the paranormal activity occurred. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, it's creepy down here. They have the big lights up here, but in total darkness, this is, as you can see, it's just a, I mean, there's water down here. There's like stones and dirt, and I don't even, it doesn't really even look like how a normal foundation from today's modern houses would be built. So yeah, the basement's very creepy. Let's do a quick pan around here. And like I said, Clara Dandy she didn't even want to come down here. Oh, wow. Nice. Somebody put 2 creepy dolls down here. Trigger objects. Didn't even notice that earlier. And here is, like right here where I'm standing is directly under the staircase, that odd staircase, and there's a crawl space underneath the kitchen. It goes all the way back underneath the floorboards. They're not really sure how old this house actually is. They believe it was built in the late 1800s. So, I mean, Daniel Class purchased the house several years ago. You know what? There is I can hear Nuckin. She's up in the living room, so any of the voices you're hearing are probably her. Yeah, Diana on Nuckin's stream. That's what I've always wondered too. Is that I don't see how this house has got to be really cold in the wintertime. It's a very creepy basement. Starting to think we should do something down here maybe, because I keep seeing a lot of comments. Everybody hates everybody likes the creepy basements, even though they don't like them because they're creepy. And this one's, I mean, look at that foundation. I mean, that's really old. Go over here. Like, I actually have to squat down here to even get down here. I'd say the ceiling's only maybe 5.5 feet, if that. Yeah, but this is under the Hinsdale house foundation. I'm gonna have to come back down here later on. Maybe this is an area to target, just because of the creepy factor. It would make an awesome awesome video here for you guys. Maybe we could go live from down there later on. Yeah, original foundation walls. This place is... Oh yeah, I was in the basement. Here, now let's check the light out here. That in real darkness. Shine my little headlamp down here. That would be a very creepy basement to be going dark in, but we'll see where we're at later on. We may venture down there later. Definitely see why the lady who lived here back in the 70s did not like being near that basement door. That is a very creepy basement down there.
Yeah, that's probably me. That's probably me right there. Why did that one go off though? No, I don't know. Okay, I don't think that was me.
You know what? I'm going to go outside. Can you open it a sec?
Thanks, Mark,
Sure,
for
buddy.
doing that.
Oh, no problem.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Eric.
He's such a sweetheart.
I didn't notice those boots there before, did you? What are those boots? Those boots there. All right, we're going to head outside for as far as the Wi-Fi can let us go. Get a outside vantage point of the Hinsdale house. Oh, there's the moon. And this is the house outside. Blind straight, I will have to let Nuckin know that. she asked me to go around and do a tour, so I will definitely let her know that. There's the moonlit night there. I'm not able to go all the way out to the pond. There is a pond over there. There's 2 little lights that are out there. Is a pathway that leads to the pond. Probably do a video from there during the day tomorrow, during daylight hours. But a lot of bizarre claims happened on the land out here. This isn't just your typical haunted house story. The entire land here is haunted, just as equally, if not more so, than the house. Yeah, the outside is very, very creepy. We actually have one of our investigators is over there. He's going to sleep out here tonight in this 48-degree night we're having here. I'll just walk around the perimeter of the house. Like I said, the pond is over there, where those lights are. Well, that's actually the moon up above. There's 2 lights there. There used to be an old barn out here before the Dandies moved here. They tore the barn down to create the pond, and that is believed to have made something happen whenever they tore that barn down. It had to have been. I was talked to Daniel Class in one of the streams he was on one time, and he said that yes, he agrees with me. He thinks that that's really the underlying factor with this house. Yes, Arden. Drumming has been heard on this property. There's been chanting, both like an Indian sound chanting and like a Gregorian chant. That was actually one of the first claims of Mike, the oldest son, or the only son, the oldest child here, was hearing. Oh yeah, we're in Native American grounds up here. The Seneca Indians, various tribes that were here in New York. Is Brian going to sleep? You going to sleep?
Huh?
You going to sleep?
Just stretch out for a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, he's camping. Camping under the stars, not a bad idea, except we're in like a haunted location, but you only live once, you know. We still have the campfire going here a little bit. Yeah, I'll have to get a video up on I'll probably walk this up too for I'm on Nuckin's channel as well right now. So I'm gonna get a video of the tree that's up there. There's a peace offering tree up there that people will bring little like Indian type crafts with feathers and like dream catchers, stuff like that. And they will go and place them up on the tree up there as an offering to the spirits. That, you know, a good faith measure that we're not here to harm you or to bother you, and that we respect the land here. There's the other side of the house.
If he sells this place to me.
Nuckin's ready to move in.
Yeah. This is mine.
Ghosts and all.
Yep. Oh, I'd love it.
You said you want, what, a place out in the country in the middle of nowhere, away from people?
You see, well, this is New York, they'd be the same, probably. Usually now, since they passed that law, you have to have, like, if you want a horse,
Yeah.
you have to have an acre for each animal.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. This would be perfect for a horse.
Yeah, but this is the driveway, and it just goes into, like, this black abyss of nothing. I mean, we are in the middle of nowhere.
What's that? Is that a car?
That's a car, but I think that's on that.
Oh.
There are a few houses that share that one connector road. But this house is at the end of a gravel road all by itself.
You know what I just thought of, Mark? I have my bar and my other external light. I can set it up like yours.
Oh, you do?
Outside. Yeah. I wasn't even
Nice.
thinking of that. You know, my square one like yours?
Yeah.
I appreciate you doing it. I just
Oh, no
tonight I
problem.
don't think I could have made it up the steps.
Yeah. We'll have to. Yeah, we'll go up during the day so you can
Hey,
see.
I have a tripod
Mhm.
in there in the right next to my other one in the living room. If you just want to stick that in there, and then I'll be back
Okay.
in. I'm just gonna smoke a cigarette, and then I'll be back
Okay.
in. I already have it set up, and you can just put it in there for now.
Yeah, we've been here. I've been here 6, 7 times. I think it's my 7th time here. We've had several times where we've been here investigating, and a car will pull up because this place has, since the 70s, been kind of like a, local lore says, oh, this is the big haunted house in the area, and people come here to check it out at all hours of the night.
This is my area. I love it. Can we come
Yeah.
back?
Yeah, I know. Perfect night here.
You know what's funny? It was really cold when I got here.
Yeah.
I'm not cold now. I mean, it's chilly out, but it doesn't.
It's not right. It's not right. Yeah, I was expecting it to be cooler. I mean, it's still going to go down
I'm
probably.
sorry, Mark, that you had to do that.
Oh, you're fine. I'm good. I'm good. I got 2
Well,
hands.
Like I said, no, I got that other one already set up. You'll see it. You can just put that
Okay.
in there. All you have to do is tighten the knob on top.
All right, we'll do.
Thanks, honey. I'll be in a minute.
Okay. Heading back into the main part of the house. Anything happening good in here or anything? Oh, absolutely, Arden. I mean, you know this place probably as well as anybody, even though I don't think I don't believe you've ever been here. But I know Arden knows this place very well. Yeah, and it's great to see that Dan has really made the house secure with the security cameras. There's a motion sensor light out there. Because like I said, people will show up at this house at all hours of the night. Yeah, I feel like it's almost a crime, Arden, that you haven't been here yet. Hopefully you'll be able to come once all this nonsense dies down here and you can come down from Canada. Yeah, we've got some cameras set up here. Hawkins got one there. I have my camera going there as well. So we have this place pretty well covered. I have one upstairs as well. Just running on a pretty much a continual stream. Thanks to everybody who's still in here. Yeah, Nuckins, she'll be coming in here in a few minutes to take over on the stream. She wanted me to take everybody upstairs to show them around to the bedrooms. I need no arm twisting to go back down to the basement. So Christy said head back down to the basement on 3 Souls stream here. 3 Souls stream. And this is without the light on. Just the light from the camera illuminator there. Is anybody down there? If so, can you make a noise? Not gonna lie, I felt really weirded out down here earlier. Whenever we just went down here a few minutes ago. Is anyone here? Can you give me a sign of your presence? Do you know my name? I thought the first time something ducked away. Where at, Christy? Like, I wouldn't be surprised down here. I was down here with 3 other investigators one time. Complete darkness. And we actually did a spirit box session. And let me think here. Yeah. We were 3 guys, 3 of us were sitting here. Eric, who was upstairs as well, that's my nephew. My niece Katrina was here upstairs in the kitchen. And her fiance Matt was sitting right here where I am now. We were doing a spirit box session. And Matt asked the question, can you say one of our names? So we had Eric down here, me, Mark, I was down here, and Matt down here. And the spirit box response was Katrina. His fiance. They are now married. They just got married this year. But that's pretty relevant that he was asking for one of our names, and it actually said his fiance's name instead. Yeah, I remember that, Arden. I remember that. Dan doesn't really put the camera feeds on that much from here anymore. He hasn't for quite a while here, but yeah, there was a lot of strange stuff that we would hear here. Whenever I would tune in late at night, he would just let the cameras roll. A lot of strange stuff happens here. I just imagine if the cameras were being reviewed or viewed all the time, just what this place would capture. All right, well, I'm going to head back up here. I think Nuckin's back inside now. I don't know. I'm still holding her phone here, so I'm like double streaming here. All right, we'll be back down later on. I think 3 a.m. would be a good time to come down here. We're not that far away from that right now. I think that'd be a great place to start, 3 a.m. One more look down the creepy basement, 305. We can do that. Yeah, I literally, in this mat that's here, I wipe my feet after coming out of the basement because it's like mud down there in the basement. It's like a partially dirt foundation from this old house. Nuckin, come back in? I didn't know if she was still out here or not. Yeah, I've always found this to be a cool Cool part of coming here too, they have this wall here with all of the paranormal groups that have been here. Starting to run out of room here. And this is the owner right there. This is the guy who, Daniel Class, who basically saved this house from being demolished. He was part of a paranormal research group out of Buffalo. Investigated the house here, kind of felt drawn towards it and drawn towards saving it. Purchased the house and has saved it for paranormal research for the foreseeable future.
You're not going to believe what I heard out there, Mark.
What? Did you hear chanting?
It was like a woman. It almost sounded like she was screaming, but it was over this
I
way.
will believe it because I've there, like I said, we've been here 6 times.
And then
There's been all kind of strange
awesome.
stuff.
You sit out there in the dark.
Exactly.
I waited for that light, went out there and sat out there for a
Right.
little bit.
I think a lot of people.
Oh, here.
I think a lot of. Oh no, you're fine. I was walking through the basement. Somebody on this stream said to go back to the basement. Christy said to go back to the basement. So.
But I was up here.
Steven, hey, this is weird. Like.
There would be no dogs up here, right?
I'm seeing you in chat on your own channel here.
I heard.
Steven's here on his personal channel. Yeah, I've heard a dog here. Actually, I have Arden. I'm sure you've seen Arden Paranormal.
Yes.
And yeah.
Yes.
She has been a longtime follower of the Hinsdale house here. And I remember one time I was on a stream here. Dan used to put live feeds from, actually, I believe it's this camera right here. Looking down here.
That way.
And I would just watch it sometimes at night. And you would hear stuff.
It just
And
sounded
there's
like
nobody
a
here.
Pop, almost like it was being hurt.
Yeah.
Don't know how
Well,
bad
I
it was
heard a dog bark like really loud, like it was in this room on a stream one time.
It was really weird. It sounded like a puppy, like it was being hurt. So I don't know if there's any wild. There could be wild dogs. This is the.
Well, we have heard coyotes here before, but I haven't heard any recently. I definitely didn't hear any at dusk when they usually come out.
Coyote, it would probably been like a.
Here's the creepy dolls that are in Beth's room.
Anybody in here? Sorry about that, guys. I was. I'm just a little sore, so I need more tequila.
And this is the room here where when Mary's room was basically shuttered and the family would not enter there, Beth would sleep in this room and hear something coming from above when nobody was there. It was like they basically had a paranormal entity as a resident here in that room, locked away, while the rest of the family was trying to live a normal life.
We don't have any candles, do we?
No, I don't think we do.
I know I did. I forgot to bring some. But, you know what? Hold on. Trying to get this even.
Yeah, I had my camera here, so we got this room covered pretty good. If anything happens here.
That looks pretty good right there. In case I do that.
Got that running on continual
I think
battery.
I think I'm going to try the Ouija board.
Go for it.
But I don't have a. I could turn this flash on so that way they can see better.
I mean, it's fine with me if you want to want me to turn the lamp back on.
Well, that.
We can go dark in here later on.
Oh, is that what we can do that. It
No,
doesn't
that's
matter.
fine. There's a little lamp there. I mean, that doesn't really add much brightness anyway. Probably give you a little bit of light for the backdrop.
I don't know if that meter just went off or I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I get it back this. I'm gonna move this like this.
That's creepy. Those old mirrors up there.
Ooh, Yeah, those are old.
Yeah.
Let me see something. Let me know. I just want to see if the Ouija board will work because
Okay.
it's new. Stop this real quick.
Here's Mike's room in here. Again. I'm probably going to just set the camera down here now, the tripod, and get going on. Yeah, every time I hit that one stretch of the
Yeah, I don't
floorboards.
know where else to sit it.
Right. No, that's good because you figure if we're stationary, if we're sitting down, then it's not, you know, and it
Yeah.
goes off, then it's obviously not us. So, all right, I'm going to set the camera up here to just stream.
I'm gonna have to move these balls. Okay, stay there. Now I might bump these while I'm using the Ouija board. Okay. I'm gonna move this a little closer to me. Does this move? Yeah, I'm just gonna move it a little closer to me. Well, yeah, those are probably gonna go off because of me. This is a brand new Ouija board. It's handmade. I'll show you what it looks like. It's a wolf. And this is the planchette. That's probably me bumping them. Shoot, you know what I should have done? Well, I'll just say the letters if it moves for me. Okay. I only invite
That was me. The selfie
good
video here.
spirits through this board to communicate with me. That ball was going off again, Mark, and I did not move that time.
Really?
Yep. I'm perfectly stationary.
How is the audio on the stream here? Because I just realized I don't even have the external mic plugged in.
Mark, look. I'm not moving.
No, I was way over there.
I'm stationary. I was just explaining about the Ouija board.
Right.
I tried mine and she got in spin. I was talking to that little girl, I think. Look, Mark, it's still going. Yeah, I hope mine will pick you up using them. Oh, is my flash gonna hurt?
That's weird. Did you see it light up and then it
What was
just
that?
died?
Oh, that's him.
Oh, it must be. I gotta replace the battery in my.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Mark, that ball just went off again. Wow. I'm not moving, guys. I'm not moving my legs. I hope you can see that. My legs are right here. Are you excited about me using the Ouija board? Are you going to talk to me through the Ouija board? Awesome. Oh, and that's going off too. All right. Like I said, I only want good spirits to come through. My name is Nuckin. I'm protected by the light of God. Now this is going off too. Look at that. I'm going to see how this works. All right. I'm a little nervous because this is a brand new board. So Mark and I can never, look at that ball. Mark and I can never get him to communicate with us on the ones from the Grand Midway Hotel. All right, here we go. All right. Remember, only good spirits. Okay. Is there anybody here that wishes to speak with me? Mark, since I'm using the Ouija board,
Yes.
the K2 on that couch over there is going off. This one by me's going off, and the ball's going off.
No, we're all the way over here.
And I'm sitting still, just waiting for the. Come on, I got this brand new Ouija board to talk with you. Can you please speak with me? Can you say hello? Can you go to hello? Use my energy, please. That K2's going crazy now. It says that ball. I'm not moving. I was hoping I could find out the young lady's name that was playing with the divining rods. Can you tell me your name, please? You said if I used the Ouija board, you'd tell me your name. I'm not moving, guys. I'm not moving. Use my energy. Please speak to me through here. Move the planchette. Let me know what your name is. I'm sorry, guys. I just gotta move my leg. I might have made it move that time, or the ball go off that time, but I'm not making that K2 meter go off. Can you go to the hello and say hello to me? The ball's still going crazy, and so is this K2. And that one there leaning on the couch right there is going off.
Sorry about that, everyone. I had to change my dowsing rod batteries. You know what? I'm going to hook the microphone up. I forgot to even hook it up. Pardon the audio glitch here.
Would you like to talk to Mark through this? It did not do me any good at all.
Sorry about that, everyone. I have no idea why we lost the connection there.
Oh, wow, you guys. Oh, there goes the ball again. I'm not doing that, you guys. I'm going to move this back just a little bit.
What the heck
so you can see
happened?
it.
Oh, sorry about that, everyone.
There
There we go. I had my camera flipped around too. I actually had to reconnect the Wi-Fi. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, that's from my. I do have to get the cord to plug in my phone.
Sorry about that, everybody. Appreciate the 5 who are still here, and I keep forgetting to tell everybody that
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I keep forgetting to tell everybody too that I'm only here tonight. Mark, myself, I'm only here tonight. Stephen, Emily, and Frank were unable to attend this investigation, but we have Nuckin was able to join us.
Nuckin's here.
From Nuckin Foots Paranormal.
Mark, you missed that. I'm glad he missed it.
How is the audio? I wonder if that's why
I have 10 people in here. Are you kidding me? You guys are awesome.
we got 5 here, but I just continued to stream back.
Well, I have to thank Mark for having y'all, because he explained that. I don't know. Nobody's talking. Can somebody talk, please? Or maybe I'm not seeing my. Look, that ball's going crazy.
That was the.
I thought
I'm
he fell.
shocked they didn't have something blocking that fridge from going.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my charging cord. That ball is just going crazy. I think it's a little girl. What's the matter? Oh, here, you won't even my bags, honey. You're in the way. I can do this stuff, honey. I'm sorry. I'd like to get a case made. One great big case on wheels. Remember how they did that? Like back in the old days? It's been, look. It's, you know how back in the old days when the women traveled, they had that case and they would open up like the shoes here, purses here. Wouldn't that be nice to have something like that?
It's weird because the chat on our channel just died too.
What? I'm gonna rock it. That ball's
Make
going
sure I'm not
off.
buffering here.
2 of them.
7 here in the stream. Thank you everybody for joining me here tonight. This is Mark from 3 Souls Paranormal. Was the only member of the group able to
I think I want
make it up here to New York tonight.
I don't know if y'all sent you pictures. Are you cold? Are you cold? Are they kind of like on the thin side. Yeah.
Oh, do you have one of those?
You do not. I want to see how big, oh, he's small.
He's awesome.
And he said they only go up to a 2X.
Right, we got all kind of. I know we got all kind of stuff flashing going off now, so I'm just gonna try.
The K2, the K2.
If you like all kind of flashing lights, let's try a dowsing rod session.
I had the little girl talking to me. I think it was her. Did you hear it?
Oh my.
What?
It sounded like it was in pain.
Yeah.
What's that, Brian?
He heard the same thing.
Oh my. Oh my.
It's to me, it sounded like a young pup
Yeah.
being ripped apart.
Really?
Yes, that's he said. He just heard it.
What did it sound like?
It did sound
You
like
sleeping
a
out there?
young pup in pain.
Yeah, I was. And then I heard that. I was like, oh, okay. It's a little too
I heard
close.
it too, though. I was out there sitting in the dark. I heard.
So we do have
You
coyotes
didn't hear a
here.
woman over here yelling, did you?
No.
I heard it was like a.
We have my friend Brian here, who was actually he's not used to being up very late.
Yeah.
He used to be a night owl like me, but he rarely gets to get out and join us on investigations. We're great, glad that he was able to come. He was actually sleeping outside in the yard here
I heard it when I was sitting out here, but it sounded like
and heard. What did it sound like? A coyote?
It just sounded like
It
a
was like in
puppy,
pain, or
like a puppy in pain, like it was
Yeah.
being hurt, crying like that, like
Yeah.
and like but it was.
Huh.
It's more, but what was funny is if something was being attacked, you didn't hear what was attacking
Right.
it. You just heard.
what's
the
strange is whenever it just got dark, whenever it got dark, we didn't hear any coyotes. Like, they usually come out at night and they'll start doing their howling and all that. We didn't hear anything.
Well, that's weird how I was out there sitting and heard it, and then he came in and said he heard it,
Right.
and he didn't hear me say I heard it. Did you?
No,
'Cause
you're
he
right.
was out there when I was
Right.
telling you I heard it. That's pretty coinky-dink.
Have you tried the dowsing rods yet or no?
Yeah, I'm sitting in there. She was making them spin. I sat over there on that couch.
Yeah, all I heard was something in pain.
Yeah. And then I heard it was before the puppy. I heard the woman over there. It sounded like a scream or a yell.
Are there any spirits that are present in this room? Can you please cross the rods to let me know you're here?
What?
We're just here to visit you tonight. They're just floating left to right. How far away did that sound, Brian? Did he go back out?
Huh?
Did Brian go back out?
I think they went, but it sounded to me like it was up in these woods. Now I can't tell where the path is in the dark,
Right.
but it was like this way to me when I was sitting out there.
Yeah, that happens several times when we come here. If you're outside investigating, or even if you're just outside in general, you end up feeling like you need to come into the house, come into the haunted Hinsdale house, because the land is actually that active.
Yeah, me, I like sitting out there in the dark and listening.
I mean, granted, that was probably just a coyote. I mean, it was probably just a natural.
It sounded like something a puppy
Yeah.
being attacked. It was really whimpering like it was hurt.
Oh,
But what you don't hear is like whatever was attacking it. Like
Right.
if you hear
right.
if you hear dogs attacking something, you'd hear them.
Exactly. These are just kind of like hanging out here, like something's trying to get a little, like get accustomed.
Those are beautiful. But I like the green ones. Thank you, Mark.
That's awesome. We have 2 sets of.
Yeah, I used them a little bit ago. I was just kind of trying different things, see if I could
I
get
can
touch
come
of
back
that
over
little
here.
girl. That look at the balls,
That-
Mark. The balls, 2 of them going off, and a K2.
Sorry, I had to relight
Oh, it's
that
okay.
illuminator shut off.
Oh,
No,
that one, that look.
I was
look,
waiting
look.
for that illuminator, which shuts off after about half hour or so, 45 minutes.
I'm sorry.
I was waiting for that to go off whenever I was down in the basement.
I get so excited. I'm sorry. I do. I'm gonna.
You know what? I'm gonna come out here and have Brian.
Look, there goes. This is amazing. This is totally amazing. I gotta plug this in. Make sure that's plugged in. I kind of like having it pointing this way because I put the planchette there. Does any of you have the strength to move the planchette without me touching it? Look at that bouncing. Go to red if you have enough energy to move that planchette. Hey, a thumbs up would be appreciated, guys. I'm sorry, I'm still really setting up equipment because I didn't get here till late. My bad. Let me see if they have enough. Woo! That's all I need to do is trip and break another leg, right? There we go. I'm gonna put this under the. There we go. I'm gonna be tripping over that. Oh, that should be charging. How's this one doing? Come on. Oh, they're right over here by the on the couch. I don't think that's too close to the router. I don't think. Because that one hasn't gone off hardly at all. Once in a great while, it'll go off. Can you see all the ears? What's going on? If you have enough energy to move that planchette, please make one of them go to red. Almost. Watch out for that planchette. I'm hoping it moves. Can you make that move on its own?
Yeah.
I think I just had 3 K2s flash at the same time.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to move the planchette by themselves. Come on, move that planchette. There's 3 again. This first one, that back one, and the one over there on the couch. I think I found my hotspot room. I haven't even been upstairs yet.
That's the room with the. That's the room the exorcism took place in.
Yeah, but I'm gonna.
I mean, there's-
lights dark and take some
there's-
pictures and see if I can get any words.
Right, there's lots of stories too where the family would just be in their room. Like, there was a lot of odd stuff on like that time attached to the bedrooms, like the Mary's room up there. This was supposedly the most haunted room.
And that's one to the right.
That's the one you go up to the left, it's right around that door frame.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty small.
So there's more or less, there's a bedroom on this side, a bedroom on it. That is going crazy, Mark, that K2 there. Yeah, I
see the screen.
oh yeah, we're going upstairs, we'll be back. Oh, I forgot about your balls.
That's fine.
You know what, they're really sturdy.
Irony with these weird steps here, okay? The last regular people to live here was an elderly couple. Like, I mean, probably would have been 80s.
Oh, yeah.
And, because the husband was, he said he fought in World War II. They used to have videos of them. They interviewed, like a crew came here and actually interviewed him.
Oh, wow.
Really interesting. I really wish they still had that up.
Oh, I do remember hearing you saying they took
They
it
took
down.
it down, yeah. I have no idea why. It was really valuable information, like for anybody who's interested in this house. Like before I first came here, those are the videos I watched, and it's like I gained a lot of, knowledge from it. But yeah, the guy said there was some weird stuff that happened during the government. He said, what did he say? He said it was. I mean, I watched the videos like 3 or 4 times each. Thinking,
Oh, that must be them out there. I heard see a flash of light. Like they were taking a picture. Did you see that?
Yeah, but I wouldn't have seen that. Seriously.
It looked like lightning. Like if I was that go out there and
I
take
was, my niece was here. She usually comes. She wasn't able to this time.
Oh, I like her.
We were in here one time,
Ball.
and she kept seeing. She said it looked like flashlights. Like if somebody were to hold a flashlight down low.
Was that out these windows?
She would see it here, then over here,
Oh.
then over here. Like somebody was prowling around. Like like but it was too quick for somebody to go from there to there to there. So it was like there were spirits that were just kind of like screwing it. But
So you go out, there's nobody
There's
there.
that motion sensor light that's out here.
Yeah.
It never activated. So who knows what it was?
That.
Make sure my
Look,
stream's
now
still
they got-
going.
Now this one's going and the K2's going good.
6 still here in chat. We're going to investigate some here in this room momentarily here.
Oh, I got 5. Thank you all. I can't see chat. I don't know why.
I don't know what's going
You
on.
can't
with
see
that
chat either.
Yeah. Granted, I don't know.
Mark, all 4 balls in the K2.
Wow.
All 4 balls in the K2 just went off. Now I'm not counting the REM pod. Wow. I know what we're missing in this place.
Yeah, the chat just disappeared. I'm sorry, everybody. You've been commenting or
Yeah,
yeah.
they're gonna
I
get
had
the
to hit
ball.
the little comment bubble and then tap it again for it to.
Where's the comment bubble? I'm probably got it covered up. Is it not the message thing, right?
Oh, Amanda left. I don't know what time that was. She said it was 1:42. I don't know if you're still in here, Amanda, but thank you for tuning in.
Wonder if they would
She was
find
one of
it
the
there.
first ones to come in here
I'm gonna go out and take some
when I went
pictures and
live.
smoke a cigarette. I want to see if I capture any orbs out there. I know that. See, but this look. Yeah, I'm not even counting the REM pod.
Right.
Can you set a ball off for me? Set a ball off. It doesn't matter which one. Any ball. Please? Oh.
That's that S-Box thingy.
Yeah, try that and I'll be back. I'm going to go out and see if I can capture some pictures. Mark, they said they weren't taking pictures out back.
No. I was gonna say I didn't think they had a camera, a flash bulb, a flash camera on it. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think they had a flash camera on them. Alright, let's get down to some hardcore investigating here. To let everybody know, I am stationary here on the floor at the living room. Is there anybody here? And when I may have to switch to the SB7, I'm getting a lot of stations, surprisingly, because we're kind of in the middle of nowhere here. Let me switch to the good old SB7. Brian, do you happen to have your big SB11? You do? Maybe we should give that a whirl.
We didn't see any massacred bodies.
Maybe we should give that a whirl we haven't had that out in a long time.
We didn't see any massacred animals. It's quiet up there.
Is there any spirits? That's weird. Spirit box malfunction. Now that is so weird because on the S box I was getting all kind of channels. Hey, why don't we try that one, Brian?
Show
Do you have the SB11?
power source of power sources.
Yeah.
Draw the energy in. Oh, this will make those things go nuts.
What's that?
This. The Tesla coil.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to try it? Maybe clear off a spot on the table. I completely forgot about that.
I mean, it has to be plugged in.
Right. Well, we have multiple. You know what? Do you have your recorder? We have 11 people in here. I was going to replay the crazy EVP that he captured on. There's a path in the woods that goes up to the tree.
So it wouldn't really work.
No, it'll work. Let's just replay it. I mean, you can hear Spirit Box responses through on stream, so we're going to replay now, which I think is, I mean, a pretty, really fascinating segment of audio that was just recorded a few hours ago. Do you have it out here? We'll just do it. You know what? Let's do it out here because you can actually hear it kind of echoes in here now, so this is a good area to. This is actually a really good area to review stuff in because you got the acoustics good in here.
Yeah, really good.
There's the nice Hinsdale house hoodie. That's a cool hoodie. I like the design. Knocking, taking photos out there.
I could actually microphones.
Yeah, I have no idea why, but my chat just completely would not work on here. So I apologize to everybody who's commented here. I had nothing from before 134 listed.
Taking its time.
It takes forever.
The one downside.
So Maria, Brian, Selena, Abraxas, I hope you're still in here. It's been a while since I've
They even like made one up above the H4.
checked in with you. Kimberly, thank you everybody for joining us here on this Friday evening. I'm not sure how many people are in chat here now who were with us earlier, but this is not a one-night investigation. We are here tomorrow night as well. So we got back-to-back nights here at the haunted Hinsdale house in New York. Now this was recorded a few hours ago by one of our investigators here. Now, do you hear that voice? There's a voice in back that sounds like a female. And that was whenever all three of us arrived together. There were no females here at the time. Say her one more time. And this was right after your audio file began, wasn't it? Now you can see the
Not even 10 seconds.
yeah. So we know for a fact that we've already captured electronic voice phenomenon. That was on that walkway that goes up back by the peace offering tree. Well, that's different. Hey, guys. Guys. I'm assuming those are just Brian, Eric. I'm assuming those are just solar powered. The lights going up to the peace offering tree, they're out. All the lights are out here. All of them.
What?
Look,
What?
they're all out.
We just
Careful
got
for the
off and
cord.
we're all on.
Careful for the cord. There's a cord there.
What?
They're all out.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's just a solar. Now there's some over those two by that one by the pond. That one on the right looks like it's starting to fade away too.
Oh yeah.
Those just must be
That
those
one's
solar
out,
powered.
too.
They don't get much sun anyway underneath
No.
the trees.
The pond probably gets the most sun. Yeah, shine that up there so that everybody, because I really can't go up there. Yeah, can I borrow that for a sec? Thank you, Eric. Now, where that EVP was captured is there's a pathway up in the woods that goes up to a tree where peace offerings are made to the spirits. There's Native American spirits here as well. This entire land, not just the house, this entire land is haunted here at the Hinsdale house. Sorry again, everybody. My chat keeps fading out, and I have no idea why. Arden, it's great to see that you're still here. I'm going to go up here. See, it's about as far as I can go. See, oh, you know what? I see something glowing up there. What is that glowing up there? I believe that's one of the light. Yeah, that's one of the lights that's just about to die. It's just solar lights that actually earlier on, this was pretty illuminated. There were 3 or 4 lights leading up to the woods there. And that's the last light left that's dying from the solar powered lights. But up this path, there's a lot of strange occurrences that happened up here in these woods as well. The oldest child of the Dandy family who lived here in the 70s, Mike, this was shortly after they moved in here, was up in the woods and he heard this weird chanting. He sounded like a Gregorian chant that was going on, and it sounded like it was off in the distance. He kept following it, and when he got closer to the point where it sounded like it was originating from, it just abruptly stopped. There's also a report from Mike as well, where he saw a man in the woods, thought it was a trespasser, followed the man, yelled at him, called out for him to, like, what are you doing here? Ran after him, and as he just got up towards him, chased him through the woods, the guy disappeared. And these were really the first 2 claims from Mike, the oldest child of the Dandy family who lived here for about 4 years back in the early 70s. Well, since I have this really good flashlight, I have to thank my nephew Eric here, who's got this awesome flashlight. I got those puny headlamps. You know what? Let's see. The Wi-Fi service only comes to I'd say about 20 feet away from the house, if that. I don't want to lose connection. There are 2 solar illuminators right there by the pond there. You can kind of see where there's a haze starting to fill. That's a pond over there. There we go. The pond has a very strange backstory to it as well. The family was out here. A few of the children were out here and noticed a lady in white wearing a white dress who seemed to be oblivious to them, oblivious to everything else, and was just kind of like in this trance, walking around, spinning around the pond in circles as she walked, like kind of twirled through the perimeter of the pond. They called out to her. She did not recognize them, acknowledge them, anything like that. They walked up towards her and she disappeared. Which is one of the weirder claims here, but also, sorry if I'm getting repetitive with my information here, but the barn used to be over here. Back there's a ways. It was torn down when the pond was created around 1970, before the Dandies moved in. When the barn was torn down and they flooded this property here, dug out this area for... Yeah, I agree. I agree, Arden. It definitely does, because the family made it very well clear that the lady did not acknowledge them at all. And it's the same with the report I just told you about with Mike up in the woods up here with that man who he thought was trespassing on their property. He called out for him. Guy never acknowledged him. The guy was pretty far ahead of him. So as he was gaining ground on the guy, as soon as he got up to him, he vanished. Just completely vanished into thin air. So I think a lot of it is residual that's out here. But one of the really strange appeals to this place as a paranormal investigator, there's really not a lot of definitive proof as to why this area is haunted. Like some areas you go to, there was a tragic occurrence that enabled the paranormal energy to imprint itself on the land. There's really nothing definitive about this property as to the origin of the haunting. Yeah, one of our investigators was out here sleeping earlier, and he said that he heard like what sounded like a coyote, which we do have coyotes out here, like that was injured. It was yelping. So that woke him up and he came back inside. I would too. That's probably the clearest shot I'm going to get, because the Wi-Fi signal basically dies out right here as you go past the fire pit here. So the best I can do is just shine the light up there, and probably make a video up there tomorrow during the day highlighting the area up there. You can hear these loud, you always hear animals in the woods here. It's very quiet. It's a very beautiful area of rural Western New York. So you can definitely see the appeal as to why the family loved this house so much. Whenever they first moved here, they fell in love with the house until they realized the dark side that really takes hold of this entire property. All right, let's head back on inside. Eric, thanks for the light. I was able to get this all the way up to shine up pretty far into the path up there.
Mark,
Yes.
what did you say you hit on here? What bubble? Am I covering it up?
Yeah, that one right there.
Okay, let me see.
And then a prompt came up for live chat.
Okay, let's try it. I had it covered. There it goes. Now I can see it.
Yeah, I wasn't getting anything for about 20
There we
minutes on
go.
there. So once again, I apologize to everybody who was here in chat and I didn't acknowledge you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. My chat wasn't showing up. I didn't have to do it until Mark told me. Thank you to Mark. He's awesome. So who do we have in here? I have 4 in here. I don't think that was you this time.
No, it wouldn't be going off still.
Can you do
Let
it
me
now? Now look.
You
That went
rewalk
off,
the
that
same
went off,
step.
and then this went off. Is it you?
It did. Maybe it is me.
Okay. I don't know how to. Mine just is very sensitive tonight. It's never been like that. Okay, it is. All right, but
Do
the
it one more
cake's even off
time.
and the ball. And the ball.
I don't know. I just did the same thing. Look, I'm even stomping.
See, I don't know.
It's
how to
not
fix
doing
it.
that long.
Yeah, it was. Remember how I had it set at the canopy room
Right.
at the Grammy Hotel? I had it set so perfect. Now I can't do it again. I'm waiting for them to knock that ball off, like they did at the Bel Air house.
I think this is really cool to.
Well, I was gonna say, why don't you try it? See if you can't get it to work for you. If you want to, isn't that beautiful?
That is.
And then, but see what I think I'm gonna do. That might be me. That's me there. But what I want to do, I have these little sponges, or like
Mhm.
I don't know what, like a felt type thing. And I'm
Right.
just gonna glue them here so it doesn't keep scratching
Right.
this, because that's gonna end up wearing that. Look, I ain't moving. Do you want me to play with the Ouija board? This just went off. This one here just went off. So's that one. So's this one.
I wonder if that's because of the
Yeah, but
phone.
I'm not that, honey, I'm not that close. This has been
No.
here. See?
I mean, look, you got to get really close, and I'm still not even. I'm like practically touching it, and it's not even going off.
Yeah.
Even though I'm streaming through the
There's
cell
something.
phone.
It's, well, you said this is the one where he had the exorcism, right?
Right.
No wonder. See, this is. I don't think that was me or you.
It's hard to tell because of this old house, how its floors are
You
uneven.
know, I have those little things, I think, with me. Oh my God, I'd have to dig for them. I'll do that tomorrow. But you know, if you keep rubbing on that, it's. I mean,
Exactly.
It's
No,
got a
I
coating
know
on
what
it,
you mean.
but I don't
Right.
want it to scratch
Yeah,
it.
that's really nice.
You let me know when you want to try it.
I didn't realize it was that nice till it's weird. It looks nicer even in the dark.
I'll tell
when
you what, I
just
got a
shine a
good
light on.
price on it when I first started seeing them. They were 65. Then they come down to like 55, and then I think I got this one. It was actually 35 plus 12 shipping and handling. I
That
think
is
what it
really
was.
nice.
Yeah, that's going off again. I don't know what to do about that REM pod. Should I shut it off?
Maybe shut it off, then just leave it shut off for a while. Maybe it'll reset.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Because I know what you mean. Your normal setting isn't showing up
I
on her.
don't think that's me. I just set that there and checked.
Brian, you're wide awake now after hearing that, aren't you? That coyote.
There's again, that's
I
not
just saw
what
one.
it's at. I'm not-
Oh, you just saw one.
It was coming down the path. And it ran
Okay,
into
well
the
there goes the going up by the
It
tree.
came down the path and then it ran into the woods. Got my flashlight up that way.
So Brian just saw a coyote out here. So I guess my idea of going up by the peace offering tree
Go for it.
late at night wasn't such a good idea. Glad I didn't do that.
That's me. I'm just testing you.
I mean, I know the coyote would probably be more afraid of me than I am of it, but
I set that.
Came down the path and it burned into the woods.
probably used to all the investigators here and they know that there's food probably.
Darn coyotes.
You figure sometimes people have the
I
camp, the
really
fires,
thought that
they'll
was
probably
right
eat out
outside.
there. So they're probably used to
Well,
that being a
was
source
getting
of food.
attacked. I thought it was right by the fire pit. That's how close it was.
He's reaching for you.
I heard a couple of, "Whoa."
That's so weird. We didn't hear any coyotes whenever it was getting dark. Like, you know how you usually.
Yeah,
You did? Okay. How far down did it sound?
Mark. Oh my God. Now it's going to be a liar.
See, what's really cool, I like this, is You can leave this. This is basically like another room. You can just leave that.
Look at that. Do it again, please.
All right, I'm gonna stay out of the room.
Hey,
I'm
Mark.
not. I'm at the
These
threshold
two
of the room
here,
coming
look,
in.
they're going simultaneously.
Yeah,
to
they
yellow.
are.
Do you see that?
Yeah, that's wild.
I think they like me here. You like us here, don't you? Mark, you can come in, do whatever you want, honey.
Yeah, I was just staying out here for the.
You coming, sir?
Brian, can you grab that? What were you gonna do?
We're going to go coyote hunting.
I'm going coyote hunting.
Oh,
That sounds safe.
Oh my God, don't
Brian,
tell me.
Brian saw a coyote on the path coming down
When?
just now. Like a couple minutes ago, he said he
A
saw
real one.
he saw a coyote coming down the path, and then when it saw him, it cut off into the woods.
I wonder if that's what we were hearing.
Could be.
But
I
it
mean, it's
sounded
not
like a
surprising
puppy
really, because
or a cub.
we were out by the pond several years ago, and they sound like they were just like right on the other side of the.
Oh, they're
clearing there.
loud. I
Yeah.
forget how far their sound can be heard. Look at. Okay, now that's going for temperature. Did I tell you about how that did that? The Morse code.
Yeah, you did.
I cannot wait to play that. I
Mhm.
got to get that to Diana because she knows Morse code. I said, wouldn't that be something for the books if I actually had a spirit trying to communicate with me through Morse code?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Did you ever hear of anybody else have that?
No,
I'm
I'm gonna see where these.
This one.
I don't know. I'm checking to see where they're. Let's see if we can get a coyote on the stream here. We're outside again. It's probably not going to show up if it's.
No. They run.
Shine it on the stairs.
Huh?
Oh, I heard something over there.
Yeah,
Shine it over there. Which way did it go?
like this way.
I heard something over there. Shine it over there.
They're probably full.
Oh, the woods here are probably full of all kind of critters.
Oh no. I haven't seen a deer for a while. There was one earlier.
Maybe they're not here because there's coyotes. Do you usually see coyotes by themselves?
Sometimes.
But not typically.
No, I typically not.
Yeah. Half and half.
I was going to say a lone wolf, but that wouldn't be. It'd be like a lone coyote.
They're very skittish though. They
Yeah, they
run
are.
from light. They freak out.
All right, don't become dinner.
I want to become dinner.
Nah, no. Coyotes really aren't as horrible as people make them out to be. As far as like danger to humans. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen anybody drive down the road here, stop at the house.
I just changed all the batteries in them. They went twice, some of them twice.
All right, when they come back in, it is currently 2:16 already. My goodness, where's the night gone?
way.
Yeah, it's 2:16 already. Yeah.
See, it's still sensitive. I don't know what's. I've never had it be that sensitive. Look at these. They're still doing that simultaneously.
They
now
are.
Now it's gonna make a liar out of me. Do it again. Look at them.
Yep.
What would make? There's nothing there that would make them do that, and they keep doing it.
Like there's the.
See that?
Like all the stuff that would set the K2 off is way over here.
Yeah, I moved it over
We are
here.
way across
That
here.
one over there goes off. See, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that one. There they go again. understand that, Mark.
Maybe set the REM pod more towards the. What about that table back there?
Yeah, but it won't get recorded.
Oh, it won't. Yeah, that's right.
What about on the couch? What do you think? Did you hear that?
What?
I heard a squeak and
I heard that too, yeah.
Up there.
I heard that squeak as well. That's why I was real quiet after that. K2 just keeps going off.
Just see what it does.
Might not be bad, yeah.
I'm not ready to cut this off. See, now it's sensing for temperature. They say that's. I've never seen it go to blue. Did you see that? That little red light went blue.
Wonder why it did that.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen it do that. Can you do that again? That's only. Oh, this is a red light. Why would it go blue? I think this house likes us here.
Yeah.
I like it here. I want to buy it. Boy, that's old.
Yeah, that old chest that's there.
I love that. Where did I see that?
What's it say on the side of it? It
Galt.
says Galt, yeah.
Yeah, G-A. I wonder if that's the last name. We should write that down and research it. Maybe it was somebody
Right.
who lived here.
I mean, that looks really old.
Yeah, it does. It's even got the old handles and the old
Yeah, another weird thing about this room is this area here where you have this white backing behind the wall here.
this.
Back during the 70s, when the family lived here, this was actually the main entrance to the house from the porch. As you can see back behind the refrigerator, this is the entrance here. The main entrance today. But on right here is where that white backing was, where the chest was, where we were just talking about. So you used to go in through here. This door obviously wasn't here. This was just a porch. And go into the house. Right through here was the door. And now it's walled off. I'm not sure when this became the new entrance.
I did get a couple orbs outside.
And that's the
That thing's old too, because my aunt had
backing
one
of
way
the
back
wall
when I
there,
was
where I
little.
was just at on the porch out there.
That little shelf thing with the mirror.
Right.
That's old.
Yeah, that's old too.
My
That is
aunt
really
had one of
old.
them, and I remember that when I was little.
That's cool.
See, that's what I make there, and then I put
Yeah. Oh, that's real elaborate, that one.
skulls in the middle of them.
Nice.
What's that in the center of it? Is that a rock?
That is, yeah, that's a...
Looks like a tiger eye. It's probably why they have black and brown
Yeah.
feathers.
Yeah.
It's tiger eye.
It's a
Michelle would love
fascinating area here, though, with all the Native American.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna want to leave. I noticed when you walked in here that
Because
far-
it's what, the Seneca Indians?
Yeah, and that's what's
Or
funny
around
is
here?
I'm part Seneca Indian.
Right.
So I'm wondering if that's why maybe I
Maybe you
so
feel a
comfortable
connection.
here.
Yeah.
Is that one still on? No.
You know what? That completely went over my head whenever we were talking about this place.
What?
That they'd had a tie-in with the Seneca Indians.
Well, we passed a sign. I didn't get to read the whole thing, but I don't know if it was a tobacco place or what, but it said something about Seneca Indian.
Right.
And I thought, wow,
Yeah, there's the
that's kinda-
Seneca, the casino that's on the interstate. We passed on the way coming here. There's the Seneca Casino Allegheny or something like. I think that's what it's called.
See, I have to do more background on Seneca Indians. No, see, it was my great grandfather that was full blooded Seneca Indian.
I see.
So that is still going.
That's wild. So
Now, see, you're walking
So
and that's not
stomping
going
grounds.
off, is it?
no,
So that's a
See
pretty
the
good
REM
spot.
pod
Unless
there?
somebody wants to sit there, they can move it. But
I didn't realize there's a cat toy up there.
yeah, of course. What was that?
I keep forgetting that there's other people here because usually it's just us. Any luck with the coyotes?
No, I heard something walking through the woods.
Yeah, it was probably a coyote.
No, it was like heavy.
Squatch?
I was gonna say maybe it was Bigfoot.
Maybe. Who knows?
I'm waiting for this to move the plan chat.
I don't think the fire is the fire kind of dying out there?
Plan chat
We got it going a little bit.
Yeah.
but I tried that.
Why don't we try we haven't tried that in a while. Why don't we try the SB11?
It's the same thing you have there.
Yeah, but I mean it's
You gonna do it here? Do you want to
let's try that, yeah. Because you've never seen the big SB11, have you?
I've
The other-
seen it, but I don't think I've ever seen.
Why
you
don't
use
we-
it.
Yeah, Brian, can you bring that in?
Yeah, let's do that. If that's in your way, sweetie, just move it. I just wanted to sit it somewhere. That
Oh, you're fine.
That K2. I don't think it'll fall off. It's not gonna hurt it, but
Not sure how many people are still in here. I got 3. I haven't had a comment since 2:06 though.
I'm just gonna let mine run because we'll have people coming in. I have 3 too.
You have 3 also?
Yeah, 12 thumbs up. That's pretty good. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, we got 14 over here. Thank you, everybody.
Always beat me by 2. Come on, people. No, he's my buddy. I don't care. Mark's great.
I'm just
That just went to, I think, the first orange.
glad to be here to oh, Selena's still here. Well, thank you for being here.
Hi, Selena.
Appreciate you coming in this
Yeah.
late, if it is late where you're at.
Yeah, I don't think I
Yeah, I agree, Arden. I do. I remember.
Arden's in there?
Yeah, Arden's in there. I remember watching your video of the SB11 you did whenever you got it. Or I remember you conducting spirit box sessions with it. And I have no idea why, but I tend to agree as well. I mean, a lot of times when we're on investigations, I don't have an SB11. My friend Brian, who kind of just does, paranormal investigating as well. He has an SB11, but we rarely use it.
SB7.
Yeah, that's what Arden was saying. Was the SB7? It seems to get a lot of activity
Now, see
more than
what
the
I
SB11.
like the Necrophonic app. Now I can't use it now because I'm live. I got to get another phone turned
Oh,
on.
okay,
So-
Selena, you're from Texas. Okay, so it's
Oh.
1:25 in the morning
I don't know
there.
if Arden remembers me. Hi, Arden. That one's still going crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome just sitting here and the
Oh, I just feel like I could.
every time I get to come here, I consider it time well spent.
Well, thank you for letting me.
Arden
come
said
along.
hello. Arden said hello to you.
Oh,
so.
okay, good. I didn't know if you remembered me or not. I feel really comfortable here.
Yeah. Right now it feels comfortable. Like I said, there have been a couple times we've been here and we've had almost nothing happen.
Till you
Other
upset.
times, yeah. That's how it seems to be. It seems like either the house is active or the land is.
Well, if it's kind of dry out, the grass, that's why I won't walk up there tonight because can't get the
Right,
grass wet.
exactly.
But if it's dry, I'm gonna try see if I can make it up there a little bit. Do you want me to move that stuff somewhere?
This light keeps shutting off. I think it's dying. The battery's reaching its.
Do you want my big one out there?
Do you have another, just like a tripod illuminator?
It's a.
I have another one, but Steven actually had
Let's see where I put it. I think it's in this one right here. I think where I put it.
I hear some form of spirit box
Yeah.
gradually coming into the room.
No, it's not in there. I'm just gonna sit that right there so
Good.
I just gotta think where I put it. I mean,
Yes, you really have to be pretty close to the cell phone to get K2 interference. See, I'm not hearing as many channels come through, which is good. I'm not hearing as many channels come through, which is good. No, I mean, that's good. I like... Yeah, just leave it on. That's a good sweep right there.
that's why I said I'd like to have my whole thing that's
Yeah.
Quiet.
No, it's better than it was on the SP7. SP7, I kept getting a lot of interference. Thank you to the 4 who are here in chat. We're going to try Spirit Box session for a brief period here. Then we're going to do I think we should do a EVP session. You remember how we did at the Bel Air house?
yeah, we just
We
question.
did it, yeah. Well, I was thinking we
just
could
went
do
off.
that.
Now my K2 right beside you. Right on the arm of the... I don't think you hear me. It just went to 1 green now. It just flipped to like 1 green.
I'm still way out
I'm
here.
looking for that light. I mean, I know I brought it because...
Feel free to come talk to us through that box. Give us any message that you would like. We're just here to visit you and communicate with you. We are just requesting communication. If you are able to do that,
You have to watch this one.
hey Murad, welcome back in. Still here at the Hinsdale house in New York.
You dimmed it. It's dim.
That is, wow.
Did you see it was bright?
Yeah, that's,
You can use it if you want to. And you don't have to worry about charging it. It stays. I use that all night at the cemetery.
Anybody here?
I could take this thing up into the woods. Someone just say hello.
That's on dim.
Hold on. I heard a voice came through. It sounded like it said hello.
What is this?
Feel free to come talk to us. We're trying the SB11. Who is here with us? Please give us a sign of your presence so that we know you're here. Seems to be a good sweep right there.
Oh,
That seems to be a good sweep right there.
yeah.
It's the little girl here.
Sound like a female voice.
That is weird.
Who's here with us? Are you female?
What's the little girl's name?
Can you tell us your name?
I thought I heard Heidi.
Really?
I thought real loud. I thought I heard Heidi.
That was the same name.
What's it say?
Yeah, Elizabeth or something.
How many spirits are here in this house? Can you let us know? Give us a number. Are you alone? Or are there more than one of you? Yep.
Is your name Elizabeth? It's one red. When I asked if it's Elizabeth, it's one red. I got the chills. Look! Oh my God. It's Elizabeth.
Yeah, feel free to use whatever instrument you need. What did it say?
I don't know, but just get excited.
Hey, look at this. Look how it's...
That has not done that until we saw
No.
Elizabeth.
I've been much closer with the phone here.
Elizabeth, how old are you?
I should sweep both directions.
What's that?
I could sweep both directions.
Mark, what?
That is crazy how these are spiking.
Elizabeth, how old are you, honey? Ten. Did that say 10?
Sounded like it.
Yeah, it does sound like that.
Did you say 10?
Did you live in this house? Is that why you're here?
I can't believe that. Is your air coming through these windows tight like air?
Oh yeah, they're tight. They're new windows.
Oh, guess what? I just gotta,
Rush of air.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
just right here, that was it. What?
Keep going on this one.
What?
Yeah, the other K2s are going off. K2s are going crazy right now.
Elizabeth, if you're 10, there's a little teddy bear over there for you to touch when you touch it. I did. I thought I heard a slight I did.
I'm going to go close.
Go ahead.
No, it's not the
You know-
cell phone at all.
Mention the name. As soon as you mention that name, they go nuts.
Is your name Elizabeth? If so, can you make that go to red again? You seem to really like playing with that. Or why don't you make one of these balls light up here?
Please stay, Elizabeth.
That's a name for us.
Yeah.
Who's here now with us? Are you somebody different? What is the name of the man who we just heard? Say spirits?
I thought I heard Jason. I don't know. Did you say spirits?
How many spirits are here with us? Can you give us a number?
Is there a Jason here?
Do you have a message for us? If so, can you tell us through that? Do you like that we're here tonight? Are you female? If so, can you speak again? Could we talk to the female that we captured earlier on our recorder?
There's no bugs in here, right?
I saw one moth earlier.
I just felt something like touching right here.
Nothing here now.
Seriously, did somebody just touch me? I'm not mad if you did. Is Elizabeth still here?
I do see a little moth flying around,
Maybe that's what it was. Like, it just like
Yeah.
I don't think it was. I don't know. It just
but I do see a little one that was down here by the carpet just a few seconds ago.
I asked if Elizabeth was still here. Look,
It's, wow.
is there? Is it? You know, is Elizabeth here? Oh my God, Mark! I've never seen that. I just thought of that. Put them together, see what happens.
Yeah.
I like that. I'll have to get one of them. They're probably high priced. Elizabeth, do you like us being here?
What was that? Now
My-
that
my
went.
rep
Now that
pod.
went.
Hasn't done that till we were
No,
talking
it
to
hasn't.
Elizabeth. So I guess we're gonna have to do some research, huh? Maybe we can ask
Hey, look
Dan.
at the K2 meter, like just going crazy in here.
It's every time we mention Elizabeth. Look.
Now, why'd that beep twice? 3 times.
Are you making the REM pod? Are you making the red light beep over there?
Yeah, it's hard to tell what's what when you do that.
This is incredible, Mark.
The temperature sensor on here.
Elizabeth, are you 10 years old?
Pretty dog was like what 5. It's like what, like 5.
Can you go touch the teddy bear over there?
I do see that moth now. Go over and touch the teddy bear. You have to really touch it a little bit to make it go off. Can you do it? I don't think I've ever had anything set it off yet.
No.
Well, with the Bel Air house or at the Greater Midway Hotel, you know, I would go outside. So
Right.
maybe I haven't even gone through any of that footage yet. Well, I can't
The
believe
K2s
this.
are just going crazy here.
And there's nothing that doesn't make it go off.
No, I mean,
Look, do you want to touch me?
what could be making those spike like that? It doesn't make any sense.
After it's been not doing it there.
Like, you know firsthand,
Well, I stuck the other one
we've
behind
been
that. and
we've
they're
been
still
here
going.
several times and had the K2 meter on, and it does nothing the entire time we're here.
Now that how long did that sit over there? Now it starts doing that. Elizabeth, is that you doing that? Can you ever touch the teddy bear, Elizabeth? Try it. Oh, it's scary.
That was not paranormal. Just a door closing behind
I
us.
cannot believe this. That keeps doing that. I reset it, but it sat over there for how long before it started beeping?
Hey, Cosmic, welcome in.
Hi, everybody. Elizabeth, do you like us being here, huh? Uh-oh. Okay, good. There's nothing there, Mark. That
No,
would make
there's
that
nothing.
Go off. Nothing. That one's
What are
going
these
now.
things? Have you
What
ever seen
about
the
this
K2s
one?
do this?
Mm-mm.
Like, I mean, it looks like you're like right up next to a live power line or something.
I have
It's
nothing on, not
crazy.
even a watch. I heard a REM pod.
That's mine.
Okay. You didn't make it go off though, did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
I just do it sometimes just to.
are you making that beep over there, Elizabeth?
What is the beeping anyway on there?
It's supposed to be, isn't it to adjust for temperature?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if that's adjusting for temperature, I wonder if it's
Shouldn't be beeping
shit.
that
No, but I wonder if
significantly.
something's there.
Right,
And
right.
it's making
Detecting
a
it,
temperature
right.
change.
Well, we'll just add one over here then.
Go
too.
ahead and walk normally and see if that's going to go off because I want to see how sensitive.
Yeah,
it
add the
is.
other input over there, Brian. See if it's.
Yes, let's do it.
Seem to really like the bright lights,
Yeah.
bright lighted objects.
What about the cat toys, the cat balls?
Yeah, you can light those up too.
They were lighting these up, all three, like crazy. Yeah, you can just move mine. Is it not even going off?
No,
There it goes. Okay.
it didn't before though. I did one.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah, sit yours right beside it if you want to.
Mine's going off.
Something's really.
Here we go again.
This is crazy.
More.
Oh, there was a huge orb that just flew down. Now, I purposely dropped the camera down to follow it if it was dust.
Mark, that ball just went off.
A huge orb just came from by the couch over the coffee table there and
Do you think that's what made that ball
towards
go
in
off?
here.
Now there's a moth. I saw that. It's over there though. Look. Mark, you know when we always get together, there's always these firsts
Mm-hmm.
that we've never seen or heard before.
Right.
Should I reset that or just I don't know what to do.
The K2s make no sense.
No. See, his isn't. When you
They're
put your
all
hand over
going
there,
off.
honey, was it cooler or anything? Or I can't get over this. I'm gonna reset
I mean, it's
mine.
detecting something real in the air, in the atmosphere,
Should I
because
try to
they're all
reset it,
going
see
off
what-
in
I-
unison.
How about making
K2s.
this? Can you make this cat toy go off right here? Take the energy from that and from me and make this ball go off right here. Please? Come on, you can do it. Use my energy, make this ball go off right here. They're having fun with the K2s.
Yeah.
Is this one still going too or no? That one looks like it's about, oh, there it went. That one looks like it's about dead, doesn't it?
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna. No, I don't want to scare you. Stay there. Okay, I'm gonna walk by you. Ooh, I can hardly stand up. It sucks getting old. Now look, they left. Don't
Yeah.
leave, Elizabeth. I won't hurt you, sweetheart.
Oh, it's like as soon as you got up, it stopped.
There you go. See, you don't have to be.
Go ahead.
Can you touch me? Go ahead, touch me. Yeah, I don't want to scare her. She's only. Wow. Yours is going off.
Yeah.
Look, his.
Temperature.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so mine, there is a temperature fluctuation over there. That's why they're going off like that. See, his uses blue, mine uses red. I'm gonna try to reset mine. Okay, I'm not gonna scare you, Liz. We have to look up Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Has Dan ever said anything about Elizabeth?
I don't remember any Elizabeth being in the.
I want to see how this is.
It could be, there were various people who lived here
There's green,
in
yellow,
between.
blue, pink. Okay, so it's working good.
I think that's one of the strange things about this house too, is you hear about the 70s, the family was here back in the 70s. I mean, this house is old. A lot happened here.
And what's
prior to
funny is
that.
they don't know when it was built.
No, they don't know. But I'm sure this house has a lot of undocumented history.
Oh, if they don't know when it's built, it would have
That-
to.
Who knows what happened here?
Elizabeth, I'm back. Can you Make this one go to red?
Thank you for being here, Murad. We appreciate you coming in.
Hi, everybody. I'm sorry,
Okay.
I'm not even paying attention to my...
To your
this,
own.
this place is new to me, guys, so I'm all excited. Of course, you know how I get anyway, but I will go back and watch the stream like I usually do.
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd like coming here.
I want to buy
This-
it. To talk to Dan. Hey, Dan, sell it to me. Oh. Come on, Elizabeth, where'd you go?
Let me just go over here and check the REM pods out.
So does your blue
Oh,
light?
Arden said it was built in 1869.
Huh?
Arden said it was built in 1869, Hinsdale
place?
House. Yeah.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I know I looked this up whenever I first investigated here several years ago, and there were all different kind of dates flying around as to when this place was actually built. But I mean, you haven't been down in the basement, obviously, with your
No, I
leg,
went
but I took
tomorrow.
a
It's
tour
just-
of the house with the stream here, and the foundation. It looks really old down there.
I tell you
you
what,
can tell it's an
though,
old house.
You know me. If there was somewhere to sleep down there, I'd sleep in the basement.
Oh, I know you would. Yes, you're hardcore like that. Yes.
Like I said, I think I want stuff to happen too much that it doesn't.
Yeah.
Is there such a thing as believing in it too much?
Oh, I believe there is. Yeah, but with stuff like this, whenever this stuff happens, it just makes you want more. Now that's going off.
Is that his REM pod?
Yep.
Why isn't his louder? Oh, that's just a temperature thing, isn't it? Because none of his other see, his is different from mine.
Yeah.
Hey, Elizabeth, where'd you go, honey? Are you making that sound? She must be gone. Look, Mark, now nothing.
Mhm.
Well, I just...
Yeah, we got 2 REM pods here in this is the room that once again over here,
Yeah, I gotta get pictures of that too.
This is the exact room that the exorcism in this house took place, April 13th, 1974, 8:42 p.m. One of the family friends, orb floating right there by the couch.
Probably going toward that ball again. Because that's when you saw it last time, that's when that ball went off. The other guys go to bed.
Nah. What's the deal with the K2s now?
I don't know.
Okay.
Are you showing us you're
I
still
was
here,
gonna say they went
Elizabeth?
from going full
I
throttle
think
to.
his thing's
Well,
dying.
now that the K2s have kind of calmed down, let me get as close as I can. Like I'm right up over top of this, and the.
Well, look, they're
Cells,
flickering, but
yeah,
that's not from you because they
I
would
mean,
be
I'm
doing
recording
it
on the
constantly.
cell phone here, but it was way back here.
Hope it's not something pretending to be a little girl. Are you a real little girl, Elizabeth?
That's weird.
That would make sense, Arden. Arden said Arden knows a lot about this house, and sadly she's never been here, but she said in the 1700s over 1,000 natives were killed on that land.
Seneca?
Just natives, I'm sure, were different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just reading a thing I found on.
What's that? What's that?
There's no evidence of it.
Right.
There's a woman, a girl named Elizabeth that was hung at the hanging tree.
Elizabeth was hung at the hanging tree.
So-called hanging tree.
I do remember
Elizabeth,
that down at the edge of the lane here.
You said that and he both.
Elizabeth, were you hung down at the tree?
That's the one that's no longer
You know,
there, right? They took it
yeah,
down.
exactly. But that's what I mean. There are so many stories tied to this house. You could go on for hours and still forget significant ones like that.
Elizabeth, if that's you, can you make one of them go to red, honey? Please, so we know it's you. I think his thing's dying.
Yeah, it looks very low.
Yeah. I have batteries right in here if you want to put one in for it. Or Mark, it's going to red. It's going to red again. It's going to red.
Did you drain the battery? I wonder if it drained the bat. Did you drain the battery to get more energy? Feel free to drain as much as you need to.
Elizabeth, were you hung by the tree, on the tree, sweetheart?
Oh my goodness.
What?
It looked like an orb just shot out of the K2 and went off to the right.
Yeah, his is going dead.
An orb just shot out of the K2, curled back around, and it went across like where my S box is.
Elizabeth, I'm sorry if you don't like talking about it. I just wanted to ask,
What
sweetie.
is this thing I keep seeing?
Yeah, I think you're thinking, honey, I have batteries
There's no
right
moth
in there.
here.
If you
There's
want
no
one.
bugs here. I'm staring right at where I'm seeing this orb
I just heard a
on
fly.
the camera.
I just heard a fly. I don't see it, but I heard it.
Yeah, Arden said it's rumored but not conclusive that the natives cursed the land since the
They were massacred.
yeah. Yeah, Arden, I've always felt that ever since I first came here when I really didn't know that much about the house. You can really feel a presence of the Native Americans here.
Do you think maybe why that's not there? I've got a connection with them. I don't know.
Right.
I'm just guessing.
I mean, I think the documented haunting really goes back to the 1970s, but I believe this land was haunted much, much earlier than that.
See, it's making a noise, but it's on. Do you want a battery for it, sweetie? I got it.
I just put a new one in.
Oh, did you?
It's draining it.
Yeah, you can't even see it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The light's off. Yeah.
Every time that REM pod goes off, this spikes like it just sucked the energy out of
Like,
it.
ha ha ha.
Are you using that energy from the REM pod over there?
You're the one that's draining the battery, aren't you?
Is this Elizabeth still with us? You were testing it out to see if it was still.
That's brand new battery.
Yeah. Once again, let me get close.
Show me how you
Like
can make it
right
go to
over
red,
top of it.
Elizabeth.
And the signal from the stream isn't even affecting the K2.
Yeah, and this is just a little battery operated recorder. That would not make this go off.
Right.
Look, there they went again. I think Elizabeth likes talking to us.
What time is it anyway?
3.
3 a.m.
Are you going to get stronger now that it's 3 a.m.?
I can't believe
There's
it's
that
3.
fly. I just seen it.
Yeah, I see it there. But I've seen it over there by the couch. You cannot see it on the stream. You can't see it on the camera. The camera's not picking it up, or if it picks it up, it's just a black dot, not an orb.
Elizabeth, you still here? Maybe she ran out of energy. We got lots of batteries here. Use my energy, please.
Do you need more energy? If so, can you light that up again? All the way to red.
Isn't that what those pumps do that you have?
Yeah. You know what? I don't even have that here with me.
Isn't that called an EM pump?
Yeah, an EM
Because I
pump.
always got it wrong before, but. I don't know if it went to red, but they both went.
It did spike. Yeah, it definitely did.
Do you want me to use the Ouija board?
Yeah.
I would just love it if they would move that planchette without me touching it. That's what I've been waiting for. If you have enough energy, can you move this planchette to yes? Or just move it to anything you want? Wow. Hey, you wanted to go lights out too. How do we do that with
What's that?
you said earlier about going lights out. How was you gonna do that with just like a IR light?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I just can't.
That's
live it.
amazing that the K2 spikes just completely died.
I
I feel
just
like
have-
she's ran out of energy.
Yeah, maybe. I might have upset her when I asked her about if she was the one hung
No, I
by
think
the
it's just. I mean, you saw how that was spiking. That took a
I-
lot of energy to do that.
and it did it for a long time. So she must be a strong
Right.
spirit for a 10-year-old. You're 10 years old, right?
Wonder if it was multiple spirits coming through.
Well, I talked about that before. I wonder if spirits can combine their energy.
Right.
I always wondered that.
It seems to be the case. Yeah.
Because I always ask them if they can combine their energy to help my dad come through.
Mm-hmm.
Is that still you, Elizabeth? Use my energy, honey. I keep hearing like a real heavy, like almost like a, like my friend Diana says has a grandmother clock, not a grandfather, grandmother.
Okay. Yeah.
But I keep hearing the ticking like it's in the distance. Is there a clock in here that makes that kind of noise?
I have my watch here. I don't think you could hear that.
No,
could you?
this sounds like one of those. What do they call them? Not the gong. The
Like the
pendulum.
Pendulum. Yeah.
I'm here. I don't know. I keep hearing it, but I don't. It sounds like it's at a distance. Like I'm trying to turn my head to hear where it's coming from,
Uh huh.
and when I turn my head, like I'll hear it out there. Turn my head this way.
You'll hear it out there. Did it spike?
Yeah. Well, they both lit up. I didn't know if you had a clock here that made that noise, or.
No, I don't
But I
believe
know what
so.
Diana's clock sounds like, and but it sounds like that that it's in a really it's distant.
You see in here, I don't believe there is any. I've been on many
You're not hearing it?
many static camera streams that Daniel has posted. Dan's put up here, where a lot of strange stuff has happened, noises in the house when there's nobody even here.
Why am I hearing that? I'm not lying, Mark. Right hand up to God, I'm hearing it.
Like, is it real? Is it?
It's like it's
What was that? Did you hear somebody talking? Swear I just heard somebody talking. Sound like it was somebody outside. Or like from behind you. It didn't make sense.
and that's now where I'm hearing that clock. I can't believe you're not hearing this. I mean, it hasn't stopped.
Let me see. You still hearing it?
Yeah, and my heart is racing. It's not good. Whatever. I don't know what it has to do with the clock here, but it's not good. That was weird. I don't get feelings like that. It just, I got the sense that my heart started really pounding, and it's something about the clock that's not good. What would that mean?
Yeah, that is weird. Does it almost
I'm
feel like
still hearing it.
it's not this, is it?
No, this is
Louder?
You can hear the metal pendulum back and forth. I swear to God, Mark, I'm not
It's like
lying.
a clock that's not here, but it's...
Was there once a grandmother or grandfather clock here? He just both lit up, Mark, when I asked it.
What do you see?
See, that is a really weird feeling. I can't believe you can't hear that.
Mm-mm. I wonder if you're picking up on something, like a residual sound. That's me here. Move the cat toy. If you're like...
But it's not stopping. What is it? Are they trying to tell me something? You know me, I'm
Doesn't sound
not.
like a drum beat or anything, does it?
That it almost sounds like, well, that's too heavy. It'd be water. Because it would be like a heavy drip. This actually sounds like
Okay.
a metal pendulum from the clock. That's the only thing I can think of that to describe what it sounds like. And every time I say that, Elizabeth, did you have a clock like that?
I didn't move. Cat toy just went off here. I wonder if you're picking
It's
up...
not stopping, Mark. It started when we.
Where does it sound like? If you could pinpoint it. Or is it just like in the distance?
Yeah, it's like you know how I told you I think that room went out?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing there was another room somewhere, and there was a grandmother or grandfather clock in it. And you know when it started? It started a little bit after we started talking to Elizabeth. Mark, I don't usually get like this.
I swear I remember the video of the elderly couple that was here. I swear I remember a clock being in here. They had all kind of knickknacks.
Why am I still hearing
They
it?
had-
Were they trying to
Maybe
let me know if you find that again?
okay. I'm not sure which one of them, either one or both of them passed away in this house. I don't know if Arden's still in here, if you know anything about that. Joe and Flo, who were the last tenants who lived here regularly.
It's not going away. And it sounds like it's out this way now.
But I do recall seeing a clock whenever they were.
I want to shake you. It's like, Martin, you should be hearing this because it's like it's something that I think you should be hearing.
Mhm.
It's that loud.
Right.
I think there was another room one here or something.
If you go down in the basement, there's actually a
Are they out front? Oh, maybe that was your light. I thought it's okay. It was your okay. I'm sorry.
There's
it was your
actually
reflection. I thought I
a,
seen a light out there.
it looks like there's a filled in area where there was a doorway that went off to this right under the floor here that went out to that side of the house, but that doesn't make any sense because that's all. I think that was me.
Hey, and you know what I said when I went upstairs?
Uh-huh.
I felt there was a room out that way at one
Right.
time. That's weird. You didn't do that.
No.
That ball just come out. I hope I caught that. Yeah, I would have caught that.
It's like something just threw that at me.
Yeah. I want to make sure I got that on record. But I want to see. I hope this isn't all static. Who would be upset? if
Oh
this is
my
all-
goodness. Why, of course, do I have the camera at the wrong?
Well, if I got it, honey, you can get the. Okay.
This ball was right here. And then I turned the
Jessica,
camera
we're-
here
I'm sorry, sweetheart. We're at the Hinsdale
and it
house
literally
in New
went
York.
like that and rolled off with that at that speed.
Yeah, well, I had to.
It
have
wasn't
gotten
just a
this-
gradual.
Mark.
Like you look at the texture on this pillow.
Wait, let me see.
I don't know. That's weird.
Can you make it? Yeah, I would have got it. I got it.
You would have.
Yep. I got it on my live stream too.
Thank you to. I only have 2 in here right
I
now,
think I only have one. I think.
but it is 3 o'clock in the morning.
Mark, you didn't make it go off, did you?
Ghostly Whispers Paranormal. Thank you for joining. Looks like you're just tuning in here. Thank you for joining us here. It is 3:13 in the morning here in New York. We are at the Hinsdale house in the exact room where an exorcism was performed in 1974.
Can you throw that ball at Mark again? Mark. No, push it at Mark. Go ahead, push it at Mark.
I'm just staying as still as possible.
Do it again. Push it at Mark. You did it once. Come on. Okay. These went. Look at that. Isn't that incredible?
Sorry, I had to move. I felt
Oh,
like
it's
a
all right,
fly
honey.
or something on my. I think that was a fly on my foot.
Probably that little moth. I don't know where it went. Come on. Push that ball to Mark again. Mark.
Now that one's going off. You didn't move.
I didn't move. I'm standing still. I can't move anymore. My leg's about to fall off.
So why did that's so strange? Why did that just go off?
I don't know. I want to see them push that ball off at Mark again. That was funny. That made
mean,
me
that, like-
laugh.
That felt like it was.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down. I was gonna go out and have a cigarette here. And that light, even on high, will run almost all night when we're at the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they drain it, but they haven't drained that one yet.
And that ball's just sitting there now.
These two just went off, these two K2s again.
It's still active.
Come on, push it at Mark again. That was funny.
It was, because it didn't just like I mean,
It did it to us too at the Bel Air house. That one fell
I mean,
on.
it went like it. Even that's not the speed it came down.
No, it was actually like up off
It
the
came
pillow, I
down
think, when it came down.
like that. Not even that's not accurate. It's like that.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly how it was. Elizabeth, did you do that? Light something up if that was you. Did you knock that ball off at Mark? Just lit this K2 up, the bottom one with the yellow.
See, this is actually, you can see it vibrating a little bit. Like it actually takes a lot of effort to make this light up.
These are both going. Elizabeth, that was you, wasn't it? You playing with Mark?
So it's not like any movement
These both
will set this off. It has to actually be substantial movement. Like that.
When I asked if it was Elizabeth that did that, these two went off. They didn't go to red, but they both went to yellow. I gotta take some pain meds. I don't want to leave the action. Hey, Elizabeth, do you want me to show you how you have to touch the bear to make it go off? Will you touch the bear? I just can't get. I don't know why I thought of that. I just thought, I'll set it back in there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I never did that before. Oh. This I also put a ball because he doesn't really have any lights in his feet. But you have to touch this pretty good on the head. See?
Yeah.
And down here. But that's how. See?
Right.
That's all you have to do, Elizabeth. Just touch it.
Well, we have a lot of stuff. We have that. We have the music box upstairs.
Oh, I forgot. We could use my door sensor for the basement.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Is that basement like got the creep factor or?
Well, it's just so old. It's like
So it's
literally stone foundation.
Blocking your camera up.
Oh, you're fine.
Sorry.
I got up to 4 people now.
Awesome.
Thank you everybody for tuning in. Your cast was stuck.
It was stuck under here to the floor. I couldn't move. Yeah, you liked that, Elizabeth. That was funny, huh? I think we got an Elizabeth here. I'm so sorry, honey. If they, why? Can you tell us why would they hang a 10-year-old from a tree? That's horrible.
That's what I mean. I wonder if it was like different spirits communicating.
I don't know. I'd like to do some research on it now, see.
But I do remember them saying about the hanging tree.
The K2s are going to yellow again.
Oh, I'm not even getting that on the
You can scoot up there, huh?
stream here.
That's just you setting the ball off there. I'm gonna get some pills ready real quick.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I just got up. That's why that.
hey, can you ask on mine if they're still hearing static? I hope my live stream hasn't been all static.
Let's see here.
Mine's never done that. That was bitch faces that did that. Sorry.
Let me see here. Anybody in chat here? 317. Yeah, this is Hinsdale House in Hinsdale, New York. The closest city to this is Buffalo, New York, but it's about a 2-hour drive away from there. So this is really in the middle of nowhere in rural Western New York. I know a lot of people who haven't been to New York think of New York State they think of New York City, but you'd be surprised when you actually visit New York State just how much of it is really rural countryside outside of New York City. Nuckin,
Yes, honey.
the cat toy's going off on the bear.
Is it? Oh.
That makes
Really?
no sense.
What? Oh, I didn't get you on this one.
All right, every movement that we've had that's been about a floorboard, you can see here in the stream here, I'm going to see how
Oh,
the...
there goes. There goes. There goes. The bear. The bear. That's just the ball on the bear. That's not actually. Now, can you touch the top of the bear's head or the belly?
I'm
Please?
going to walk right up to it. Like I'm walking right up to it, a normal...
And it's not doing anything.
Nothing. I was way over here when it first went off.
Those K2s are going nuts again. Come on, touch the bear.
Like I was all the way over here whenever that went off.
There goes the ball, the ball, the ball, the ball, the ball. Right there, the ball, the ball.
Like we've had nothing over there. You've had that. Have you had that? Have you had the ball over there all that time?
Yeah, the whole time.
That hasn't gone off
Mark,
once.
You should see the orbs.
Excuse me, that was me.
Your stomach.
Yeah, that was no growling. That was my stomach. Well, that was probably my stomach growling. I didn't even realize it was this late in the morning already. Well, yeah, I can say morning now.
I'm so excited, Mark. How am I gonna go to sleep? How long is this one? I put this one up soon.
We've had a lot of K2 activity over the past hour. And it's still resuming.
And now the cat toys
And
are
the
going
cat
off.
toys are going off.
Mark had one thrown at him. Well, not.
I didn't even realize that one was over there till it started going off.
Isn't that Ouija board pretty though? I don't want to. I want to see if you want to, if you can get it to answer you. I'm gonna try it again later,
Sure, I'll try.
but it wasn't answering me. Oh, I'm gonna take some pills.
Yeah, this is Hinsdale House in New York. I'm really intrigued by this chest over here.
That one
This
was
old
almost going
chest.
red again.
Look how
Isn't
old
it?
that is.
Look at the handles. Even the
Mhm.
handles are hooked on. Those are old. The whole thing is old. They don't put brackets on them like that anymore
No.
or anything. But that's when they were made good.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
really was. I just gotta grab my flip flop. I hate this cat. They don't make it tight enough, and it slides and it rubs that ankle so bad. I'm serious. I'm about ready to cut it off.
I'm going to walk back up to the bear here. Look, I'm right up here. Now it went off.
Now that went off, okay, but that's
Testing to make sure that worked, and it did work.
but that was you were pretty
Right,
much
oh, yeah.
stomping there.
But most of the movement that we've had that has been explainable for like the K2 or the cat toys going off here have been in line with the way these floorboards are.
Yeah.
Like if I'm walking right here,
Ooh.
which is in line with the board straight up here, then it sometimes will activate
If you walk hard enough.
if you walk hard enough. But I was way over here when that started going off.
I'm surprised because you usually go for my REM pod first.
Right.
I guess that's just at the Bel Air house in the Midway.
I'm gonna shut this little laser grid off that I had here. Thank you to everybody who's here tonight. It is, yeah, you usually have to touch the cat toys exactly.
So you know something's touching them. I'll be back in, honey.
Oh, sure, take your time.
Because I know Tiffany's gonna go.
Yeah, I know. That's what.
Oh, this sweatshirt's there. He's sitting like a 2X. I'll just see if they can move.
I just set my camera down there on the. Down there for a second. Yeah, I've been getting some orbs as I've been holding the camera. And I can see on the screen of the cell phone that I'm recording this on. And I can also see out in front of me, and I do not see it at all. That's happened a couple times. This is a spider falling from the ceiling. That is so cool that I captured that, so that's debunked. Find where that. Yeah, there is a opening here, and apparently a spider came down. That was instantaneously debunked. Now, let me find where that goofy thing's at. There it is, running away. Sorry, spider, I had to kill you. It was interfering with our investigation. Yeah, that was wild. We were talking about orbs, and then I see a spider kind of building a web down, straight down that gap that's in the, that goes up to the bedroom up there. Oh, it's 3:30 here at the Hinsdale house. We tried Spirit Box earlier. We weren't really getting very many responses. We got some on the a little bit. We were mostly getting activity on the K2 meter, and the cat toys were going off as well. REM pod seems to be the targeted areas that the spirits have communicated so far tonight, or over the last hour. I'm actually going to go over here. Shut the lights off. Leave the other two investigators have fallen asleep. It's about the time of night where I like to kind of get some dark time in. So I just have the illuminator basically going. I believe that was me. Yeah, that was me moving the camera. So I'm trying to get my tripod situated here. Good. Saw that orb there. That was weird. Wow, it's so quiet here. So quiet here. I was going to set that up here to try to look at the K2 meters are going off too. Now there's the one camera light that is on. I just shut the illuminator off. That is the only we have right now coming from the one light here. So we're just about as dark as we can be. We're still having enough light for the camera to show up here on the stream. I mean, that's the kitchen behind me here. Are you still here with me? All right, that was strange. Don't think I had my camera on it. No, that might have. What is that? See that thing up on the window? It's getting this strange light on the window. And I'm not talking about that light that's straight ahead. It's weird. I don't even see that light. Oh, there it is. It's my eye playing tricks on me. Can you please give me a sign that you're still here with me? You were really making those lights light up earlier. Can you do that again? Or can you make that light up on the teddy bear over there? Yeah, these K2s were going crazy about a half an hour ago. These were all spiking to red. This one was as well. Now, absolutely nothing. Did you do that again? Are you letting me know you're still here? Well, that one's going off again too. Thank you for letting me know you're still here with me. Turn the camera illuminator back on here. I feel like what's ever here has gone, and I'm not sure if it's even in the house anymore. Shazzy, thank you for stopping by again. I keep forgetting to remind everyone that Steven is normally the voice behind the live stream here. This is Mark, the newest member of Three Souls Paranormal. I still have my cable here, my battery cord. But I'm here representing the group. The rest of the group was unable to make it here to New York. They had a prior engagement. But we definitely are planning on coming back here again. Getting cool outside?
It's cold, but I was comfortable.
Hear anything weird out there or no? Did you hear anything?
Yeah.
What did you hear?
Right when I was putting my cigarette out.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were in.
Up behind me.
Yeah.
Don't know what it was. I never heard anything like it was a growl. But it was real guttural.
Mm-hmm.
It was short.
Yeah.
But before that.
Did it sound like a animal or a person?
No,
or
wait, I don't know what.
I mean, I know
I
you.
can't explain it, Mark.
I mean, I know you said you know animals, so.
Yeah, that was like no animal I've heard. It was, I don't know. I wish I could explain it. Just like the clock.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to get back in there and see if I hear that again.
Oh crap! You know what I just realized?
What?
This.
What's that noise?
Okay, and you shut on here. That was me. I'm probably just scared to create. If the cage is closed, at least something
I
can't
think,
get in here.
The coyote was back.
Yeah.
Is it outside?
I'll put the chain in. How about that? What's that?
I think the coyote's back.
Do you know if Brian went upstairs or did he go back out to the tent?
I didn't know.
I think he was getting ready to crash here about a half hour ago.
They'll lure, they'll come after you and the pack will come, but
Right.